Hi guys, welcome to Doctor's tutorial. Today we are going to talk about how to use Descript for podcast editing. It's a step-by-step guide to follow easily, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Now let's dive right in. Let's begin with opening our Descript application into our device. And you can see here at the homepage, you'll be able to see your recent projects, and you'll be able to see the other projects that were shared with you by your team and a lot more features here. But for us to begin creating our own podcast editing here, we just simply click on new project right here. And then here you'll be able to see that first thing that you'll need to do is input a title for your project. And then you'll have the option either to choose a file to transcribe, or you can start recording, or we can start editing, or we can use a template for podcast editing. But in this case, in order for us to be able to use the script for podcast, is that we will start recording. We can click on the recording button right here, or if you do have files that you want to transcribed, or if you already have recorded videos that you want transcription, you can go ahead and click on upload a file into your Descript account. So here you can see that there's a record icon at the top part. You have the option either you can use a audio recording, or you have a recording with camera, or you also have screen recording here as well. So here you have the settings where you can choose what type of device for the microphone that will be used for the recording. And then you can even adjust as well the input settings where you want it studio sound, and if you want it to automatically transcribe the words for you, you can go ahead and turn that on as well. Make sure everything is turned on so that when you will start speaking or start recording, Descript will automatically transcribe the words for you. So for example, I click on start recording right here, and then as I speak, you can see that the podcast or Descript automatically types in or transcribes every words you say. Then you just need to continue on recording until you are done with your speech or your script for that. So, for example, this is just for a demo. You can see that there's a lot of details right here. So, every time you have a long pause, the Descript will automatically add the next line into, or add the next sentence into the next line. So when you click on play, you'll be able to see here at the timeline of the script that for each word that you say, it actually is being transcribed. And you can see that for every part of the outline right here, is that you can see that there are different words that you spoke for that specific part of the recording. So, for example, you want to edit the words right here. If you want to delete or remove a specific part of the recording, you can simply just delete the transcription, the part of the transcription that you want to be removed, and Descript will automatically remove that on the recording as well. So this is very helpful when you will be using this for podcast, so it will be easier for you to edit your recordings. And you can even track as well the grammar and the words that you want to opt out into your podcast. You can definitely do that easily as well. So for example, here, if you want the sentences to be rearranged. So, for example, you want this part of the paragraph to be at the first part of the recording, you can definitely do so. You can just simply highlight or select that specific part of the recording, and then you can just cut and then paste it at the beginning of the recording that you had. So, for example, here, if you want the word to be deleted, or if you want that to be um, retyped, or you want to change the words, or it's not the word that you're looking for this, or it's not the word that you meant for the recording, you can simply delete the word right here, or you can record the audio once again. But here you can see that there's a part where you can correct the words. So instead of room, it should be realm. But it's just that even if you change the transcription into the correct word that you meant, the recording would still sound like the original recording that you had. So right here, as I mentioned earlier, what you can do is you can actually highlight the specific part of the audio, and then you can actually paste it at the beginning of your podcast or at your paragraph right here, and then Descript will automatically rearrange the recording for you right here. There. And if you do want to add a video into your podcast as well, you can definitely do so. But here, as you can see on the right side panel of the screen, you have the audio settings. You have the option either to mute the audio, or if you want to have a solo track, you can even adjust the volume right here. And you can even add audio effects, whether you want the dynamics, the EQ, you have creative, where you want your voice to be um, in another effect like a robot rather. So you can definitely adjust that here on the left side panel of the screen. So here, this icon right here will mute the track for you, and the S button right here will only show the solo track without any other tracks being showed here on the podcast that you're creating here. And when you're done with your edits, you can go ahead and save and export your podcast right here. And that's basically it. That's how you will be able to use Descript for podcast editing. And that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Bye.